What Nigeria is growing into was planted by your northern brother, Buhari, Bwala blast Senator Ndume. What are we doing in this country? What exactly is this? These people have started what northerners were doing then. Okay, because the northerners did it, then you have to do it. So when exactly do we want to get things straight? You see, politicians, they are the worst people ever on this planet Earth. That is the truth. I'm sorry to say, but that is the fact. Bwala yesterday was with Atiku Abubakar. He said all sort of things about Buhari and the APC. Today he's dining and romancing with them. Now APC has become the best party. And whatever that is going on right now, nobody should talk about it. This is unfair. You get. If a political party, even if you are not a political party is not doing well, so people should not talk about it because I don't want them to say because I am not from that region, is that why? So because President Bola Tinubu is from the southwest, then you should cover up evil. Is Nigerians enjoying what is going on today? Don't also forget that this person you are talking to right now is from the APC, where I quite understand all of them were in Muhammad Buhari's, administration, and everything, was bad. And now things have got soured. Very, very bad. And people should not talk about it. A former spokesman for the Atiku Abubakar Ifeanyi Ukowa presidential campaign in the 2023 presidential election, Daniel Bwala, has lampooned the chief whip of the 10th Senate, Mohammed Ali Ndume, following his recent remark about the incumbent government. Niger Point reports that Senator Ndume, during a recent chat on BBC Hausa, criticized President Bola Tinubu's government over its inability to address security challenges and other issues bedeviling the country. The federal lawmaker further ascertained that some ministers have been unable to meet with the president to discuss pressing matters. The major problem with this government is that its doors are closed to the extent that even some ministers cannot see the president, not to mention members of the National Assembly. We do not have the opportunity to meet with him and discuss the issues affecting their constituencies, Ndume had said. The senator representing Borno South Senatorial District since 2011 also told reporters at the National Assembly that the president had lost touch with reality as some forces had caged him at Aso Rock. Reacting, however, in a publication titled Ali Ndume, The Rant of an Expert in Grandstanding, Bwala said Ndume was unfit to criticize Tinubu. According to him, whatever Nigeria is growing into today, the seed was planted by the former president, Muhammad Buhari, who he described as brother to Senator Ndume. Bwala questioned Ndume about what he had achieved over 2 decades, that he has been representing his senatorial district. His statement reads, Senator Ali Ndume has continued to show a lack of leadership quality by any standard. He is just a beneficiary of a system that promotes Stockholm syndrome. Otherwise, how could a man with a relatively less political value continue to represent people for 21 years, yet enmeshed in endless controversies with little or nothing to show in a senatorial district? Of course, he knows his people too well like Maxwell clearly stated in Law 2, in Law 20. The law of explosive growth, okay, one of America's best makers of pizza, had said it is my job to build the people who are going to build the company. The question thereby is how much people has Senator Ali Udome built in his 21 years sway at the National Assembly, he asked. As a two-term House of Representatives, okay, the member from 2003 through 2011 and now a fourth-term senator representing the people of Southern Borno in the Red Chamber, who are his mentees who have gone on to exile in life. Senator Udome has thrown caution to the wind with his continuous attempt to Mozart desecrates and besmirch the name of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He continues to make it look like the situation Nigerian finds herself in is President Tinubu's making. Bwala further said the recklessness of appointees of the immediate past President Muhammad Buhari is why Nigeria is in the way it is today. He is quickly to forget that whatever Nigeria is going through today, the seed was planted by his northern brother, President Muhammad Buhari's unfortunate leadership for 8 years. It is obvious to the fact that it is the mess of his brother that the present administration is trying hard in the midst of the excruciating economic situation to clean up. He has forgotten that it is easier to destroy than to build. The humongous relations with and orders of financial recklessness of appointees of the former president Muhammad Buhari are why Nigeria is the way it is today. It is unfortunate that Senator Ndume accept a miracle performed on a man with a magic wand to correct the many abnormals of the past administration. Of course, he has been a beneficiary of the endemic system of many years. He does not believe in laying good foundations like the Tinubu administration is currently doing to put the country on a trajectory of economic prosperity and socio-political awareness of the common man. Okay, that is Bwala. It is the dumbest thing for people to try to abate in vain to extricate Tinubu from these monumental failures of Buhari. Tinubu, who forced Buhari on Nigerians, who forced Nigerians, he forced Buhari on Nigerians with his ill-gotten weight, is now desperately seeking to change the narrative. It won't work. Okay, guys, someone just dropped that one. Come to think of it, don't also forget that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was is still, in that government. Is among them. He's the national chairman of the APC when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when President Muhammad Buhari was the president of the country. So you cannot exclude him totally from the failure as well. And let's just uh, fast forward a bit. Don't also forget that he said he knows what has happened, how President Muhammad Buhari had destroyed the country, and is here to fix it. So come on. So he was aware of everything, but right now he's not fixing it. He's making the matter worse. We just have to say the truth. It was not Muhammad Buhari that removed fuel subsidy on inauguration day when there was no government on board. You remove fuel subsidy unplanned. Why? Why? So this is the problem we are facing. But politicians refused, to accept the truth. This government has failed. is failing already. You get, is failing already. So those people who are criticizing Ndume, just continue. We are all here in this country. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Thank you.